channel. Make sure it's up. I don't see it. There it is. Billy, say something. Alright, Billy, say like an entire sentence, right? Say something so I can make sure that your volume is up.
I think this is going to be a good race tonight.
It's not quite as loud as mine is, but I got mine up there. So, like, do you know how to mess with your settings? Like, you go into the settings, you hit devices, you go to audio devices, and then you hit adjust microphone level, and then you talk like as loud as you can, and then it, you ain't gotta yell, you can just talk. I usually talk. Or did you go into your audio settings or whatever? Sounds the same. Hold on, let me see what the broadcast says. Oh, no, mind not. Alright, say something again. It didn't get it because I was not.
Alright, does it sound better? Alright, does it sound better?
That's better.
That better? I'll
Yep.
turn the volume up on my mic.
Well, that works too, I guess. Alrighty, just gonna wait for the friend request. Or invite. Alright, do you have Martin friended?
Yes.
Okay. Then if you don't get an invite, I'll just search your name up. Alright,
I got an invite from Lynch earlier. That's a different lobby though, ain't it?
Probably. Unless it was qualifying, which you don't want to join that. He probably just sends everybody in the party an invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely louder.
Alright, good.
So, you don't have to do this, but do you want to go to my video and go in there and copy and paste the link in the Xfinity chat? You don't have to, just so you can watch it, because, like I said, I'm not in the chat, because I'm on a different user.
Good.
So, alrighty. We're live. Misfits Tuesday Night League, race number 3, broadcast number 2 at Bristol. This should be interesting, going from a super speedway to a tire reader, 1.5 miles, where Martin got it done. Martin also had a great points day at Daytona. He's easily the points leader, looking to go 2 in a row. I think he's gonna get it done. There's the invite. What do you say? Yep. Alright, so I'm getting blown up with invites right now, are you? I just got 2 from Martin, 2 from Lynch. I'm gonna join. If they ain't done started yet, then I'll back out. Alright, they didn't. I'm gonna back out. I already have a... So, you said you got invites? Do not join. I still got 4 left, so 5 left. No, 4 left. I got 1 from Lynch earlier. Didn't even know I got that. Race. This is gonna be very, 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 very different.
Oh man, this is gonna be good right here.
This is gonna be a great driver. Very tight track. Very, very hard to pass. They say starting order doesn't matter. It does at Bristol. I will tell you that. It is so dang hard to pass. It does at Bristol. And I don't have the points for you at the moment. So I can't go down the points. All I know is Martin's got a big old points lead.
Yeah, he's got to be, I think he's the heavy favorite right now.
Yeah, but I'd say so. And knowing his driver ability, and we also know Dan the Man's very good at this track, but crazy amount of work in all week. They're hitting pretty good lap times. I was a 10th off. I'm gonna go ahead and join. I'm gonna see if they started. Wait, never mind. I don't even need to do that. They're gonna start at 9, so whenever it's 9:01. They're starting now. We're gonna go ahead and accept this invite. I'm gonna have to go with Bad Martin. I think Dan the Man's gonna have a good run. He almost had it last week, not quite. I think he's gonna get it done today. I think Dan the Man will be. I don't think Martin's gonna get the 15, 20-second gap that he had, but I think he's gonna get a pretty big gap for Bristol. I think he'll definitely put some guys a lap down, but I gotta say, he is. They're starting now. 250 laps tonight. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be tempers flaring. It's Bristol. I actually didn't even look at who the heck's on the pole. Do you know?
I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my pick. I'm gonna go with Dan the Man tonight.
Dan the Man.
It's gonna be my pick tonight. I think he's gonna get it done tonight.
I hate.
Close. It was close last week.
Yeah. This is his track, man. He's very good here, customs and preset. I think he's gonna have a good shot at it. Lynch is always gonna be right there. But alrighty, Lynch is on the pole. Martin on his outside. Green flag is in the air. We are underway. One of 250 laps. They head into turn 1. This track is so hard to pass. Who's gonna get it done tonight? Martin, right to the lead right off the bat.
Looks like he's got that high line working right now.
From what I've heard, what I've seen, you want to enter low, but you want to come off the turns high. Like, you want to go into the turn, about midway through the turn, you want to drift up, leave off the throttle, and gas it coming out of the turn. You can do that in the beginning of the run. As you see, ooh, almost contact there off the 2.
Almost.
You see how?
Almost. I think we're going to see a lot of that all night.
Yep. Track position matters so much at Bristol. It's just so crude. It's so crucial, man. Man. Oh, can Lynch make the pass on the bottom? He clears Bad Martin. That was a great move right there by Lynch Racing. And like I said earlier,
we got a spin by Pretty Boy James. He actually spun and got put in a pit.
Oh no,
That's
really?
This early. Yeah.
This early in the race, I kind of figured it was going to happen, but getting put in the pits with that 15-second penalty, that's about how long it takes to go around Bristol. He's going to lose 2, maybe 3, 4 laps here. Not at all a good start, and that might just ruin the rest of his race. As you see Lynch, at least on exit, already hitting the wall. I say Martin's going to get him on a long run here. See, 19 getting loose further back there.
Riding along with Dan the Man right now, sitting 3rd.
Oh, you got a big wreck here on the front stretch with Win the Day getting in the wall, taking somebody out, and he gets destroyed by the 88.
Bruce Baker was involved too.
Yeah, that's who got spun. Yep, that's who got spun. No caution. Oh, and David DeBellis gets pitted. Oh
wow.
my gosh! Have you noticed this? The top 3 finishers from last week are 1, 2, 3 at the moment.
Yep.
Like I said, I hate to pick the same person week after week after week, but if you want my real pick, I think it's going to be these 3. 1, 2, 3. Every single week. And I think Phil's fan might be able to get in there here and there. I think once Venom comes back, he'll make that interesting with that strategy. He's pretty good at presets. And then Burnt Wood, of course, he's alright as well. But at the moment, till they get back, it's going to be these 3. It's Lynch driving away from Martin at the moment, surprising. And here comes Dan the Man.
Dan the Man's actually called bad, Martin.
Yep.
Be interesting here in a few minutes.
Now you see how quickly these laps wind down.
They're quick.
There ain't no 30-29 second lap times. It's 15. You can cut that in half, but twice as many laps. This is going to be a long race. And the 14 spins on the apron again. Right in front of the leaders.
Everybody looks nose to tail right now for 1, 2, and 3.
Yep. Other than there being...
gaining just a little bit.
Yeah, I think... I mean... Lynch has surprised me already being out front at the moment, but, I mean, look what car he's driving. The All-Star Race winner, Chase Elliott, the number 9. And the car he had to beat, the 4 of Kevin Harvick. There, Bad Martin driving that. And then 3, ooh, Dan the Man getting a little loose already. Last week he had that phrase, I kept saying it over and over again. Martin was the guy to beat, and he was the guy to beat him. I didn't hear that at all this week, but this is his track, so I think he is the guy to beat him this week.
Just kind of holding it steady a little bit. He looks pretty good for right now.
Yep.
Really, but it still looks good. Oh, they look like Dan the Man drove it in there real hard. Like
And he's going to make the move.
He'll make the move.
A little bit of damage on that front end as well. And Dan the Man up to second. Kenny will run down our leader. Chevy's 1-2. Martin looking low.
It's a good battle for second and third there.
Yep. Lynch already cashed out to some lap traffic. 14 of Brewster Baker. I mean, somebody on the apron.
Ooh, Dan the Man just got on the wall.
Oh, that lap traffic's making an effect. He's not getting out of the way, forcing Lynch to go to the bottom. That's going to cost him. He didn't clear him, so he's going to have to run. Look, and he hits the apron going into turn 1. That could have been, he could have drilled the 14. He could have spun that car straight out. And look at the gap now between the 9 and the 3. The 3's got to make his way around the lap traffic. He does better than the 9. And that gap, the lap traffic, it's gonna be, the 12 cars on the track. This is gonna make a difference.
It will.
Small track, not too many cars, but as you see early on in the race, that gap from before the lap traffic and after, it's smaller. It really held up the 4 of Martin and allowed the 19 and whoever's behind the 19 to get to him.
Like Lynch has a really good car right now.
Dan staying even. Oh, Lynch gets loose. As you see that, the commentator curse. Dan's right on his bumper.
Dan's on him now.
And he got in the wall again. Now he's looking to run the bottom. Oh, Dan ran a little bit higher. The higher you run, the more it's going to hurt you on entry, but the bigger run you're going to get. And you will see, guys, enter. You will see. Oh, Dan nearly pitted himself there. Himself.
Like he got loose.
Yeah. I think we're going to see more of that tonight. These restarts, guys are going to get pitted every restart. We've seen it twice already tonight. Pretty Boy James, a top 5 runner probably week in and week out. I don't think he'll be in contention for too many wins, but he'll be right there with these guys. And then David DeBouse as well.
Yep.
Now they're getting in the wall a lot. You see them tires wearing out. Not so much grip. They go diving it into the turn, and right up to the wall they go. You see the 9 car getting right up to it, and Dan for the second turn in a row getting in it. And Martin's running him down.
The one thing that about this track is if you do get in the wall a little bit, and you can kind of bounce off of it a little bit. It doesn't really hurt your momentum a whole lot. You know, whether, you know, if you was to get in the wall in Atlanta or somewhere one of these mile-and-a-half tracks.
It would hurt you quite a bit. Depending on, like, if you hit it real square, it could help you. If you hit it too hard, then you'll get damaged. You see Dan nails it again.
Yep.
He's getting, I'm telling you, the more these tires wear, you're going to see more and more of guys getting closer and closer and closer and closer to that wall. You see the NASCAR getting loose. So you're going to not be able to, oh, more lap traffic. You're not going to be able to run as high as you want to later in the run. Like 10, 15 laps left in the run. You're probably thinking I'm crazy. 10, 15. These tires don't wear too terribly much, but you got to think, you get like 35, 45 laps of fuel, 15 laps left in the run, you're going to start getting loose. At a short track, you get a lot of laps on your tires and on your fuel, and you will get loose more and more and more. And you'll be thinking 15 laps left in the run and you're getting loose already? That's going to be a problem. And you see Lynch.
Start changing your driving style a little bit when tires start getting wore down like that. Different lines.
Yep.
Oh, like Dan just got spun out, hit the wall, spun out.
Oh, and the caution is out. Oh, you got somebody flipping. At a short track, that's Dan the man. Bouncing around.
I told you, it's going to be dicey all night.
Yep.
It's who can have the long run car is what's going to win this race. You got to save tires. Whoever can save the best will probably be in victory lane.
Yep. And we know Martin's good at that after what happened at Atlanta, but tires ain't gonna be the issue here. It's not even gonna be fuel. It's not gonna be fuel strategy. It's not gonna be tire strategy. It's gonna be, like you said earlier, the long run car. Whoever has got the long run car, you see now we get the first caution. Guys are gonna be able to make adjustments. They're gonna be able to get those 4 fresh Goodyears, and they're gonna be able to go out there. As you see the top 2 dominators here at the moment, the 9 and the 4. You see, I mean, you see Dan the man, he ran that 9 car down. The 9 car was getting loose, you know, he's got a short run car. Martin, I think, is going to get it done. He builds his cars for long run, and as you can see, they drove away from him. He was reeling them back down until that caution came out, and Dan the man brought her out because he got loose. That's going to be a big factor here. And you're going to see, later in the run, guys, you see where the 4 car is all the way up on that outside? Guys are going to be exiting like that, because the higher you run, the looser you're going to get on exit. And it's because you're building more momentum off the turn, and the cars are just going to want to spin. And you see Phil's fan coming into the battle for the lead at the moment. And you're going to see guys be running that bottom. At least on coming out of the turn, later in the run.
We got a new leader.
Bad 5. I don't think he's new. Not from we seen last week. He sure wasn't new, but he's new for tonight.
Yep.
See Dan the man hitting Lynch in the back. Phil's fan coming up through the battle, running that outside, and he's going to make the move on Lynch. Here comes Dan.
Seems to be working right now.
Yep. It won't be later in the run, though. Guys will be diving it into the turn. You see how they all dive it into the turn? They don't get anywhere near that wall. They're about using half of the racetrack. And you've seen like later in the run how close Lynch was getting to that wall. Dan got into it maybe 5 or 6 times. You don't see that earlier in the run. You see guys dive it in there. They're about a car length to 2 car lengths away from that wall, and they're all the way on the bottom coming out. I may be on probation, but I ain't forgot what I know about racing.
Oh yeah, that's something we don't forget right here, buddy.
Yep. Oh, contact between Lynch and Dan.
Contact.
And around goes Dan.
Is that going to bring out a caution?
Doesn't look like it. A single car spin.
Look like it.
And that's twice now Dan the man has gone around. Looks like when the day's off pace, maybe he spun as well. Now we're going to have a hard time. Ooh, contact. David DeBoust drills the 6.
Getting very dicey.
Yeah, it's Bristol, man. You gotta expect that.
Oh,
it's Bristol, baby.
It's rubbing, baby.
Yep.
If you ain't rubbing here, you ain't racing.
Exactly. Oh, the 14 nearly taken out the 22. Getting loose. Brewster Baker. You would expect more from him. But from what I've seen, you know, he won our Fly Fast Indy race in his first race. He doesn't seem to be the king of sliders, though. Go ahead and ride along with Dan, riding right behind 14 of Brewster Baker, I believe that is. It doesn't look like he's got much damage, so just a simple spin. Didn't lose a lap, not far from losing one though.
It's close.
We're going to have a hard time telling who's on the lead lap, though. You know, Pretty Boy James lost at least 2 to 3 laps. We're getting pitted, so did David DeBouse. Ooh, see what I'm talking about? Lynch dove it in there. He hit the wall. We didn't see that 10 laps ago.
Phil's fan was making a run on Lynch. It looked like they got together, and Phil's fan hit the inside wall. He's still running, but
more contact.
Lost a lot of ground.
Phil's fan hit the wall, and he hit it almost. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? They dove it in there. He was inches away from that wall. Bristol is a completely different animal. You think, oh, it's just another track, it'll have the same effects. It does not. Earlier in the run, it's a very easy track to run. You see, he's in the wall again. But later in the run, you're going to dive it in there and expect your tires to stick. But they don't. You're going to go right up to that wall, and you think you ain't got a brake here? As he slams the wall, and they're 3 wide. You got to use the brake at this track. People think they don't.
You got to.
Later in the run, those tires are not going to stick, and if you want to be able to keep up pace, you're going to need to send it into those turns and just do as much as tap the brakes, keep it off of that wall, get to the bottom coming out of the turn, so you don't get, you're going to get loose, but not near as loose.
I tell you what, man, Bad Martin's, he's picked up right where he left off last week. His car looks really good on long runs.
Yeah, I think we're going to need the police car inspection. Yeah, it is. It is.
That's what you gotta have.
Yep. I'm actually gonna go use the bathroom real quick. You can take over for me here for a couple minutes. Hopefully I don't miss nothing.
Still riding along right here with Bad Martin. He's still got a little bit of a lead. Lynch behind him. It's good. Looks like we got Lewis racing in the wall. Oh, looks like we got a spin out. Is that going to cause a caution? Doesn't look like it. There's no caution. Still running. I'll tell you right now, guys, when you're on this sort of a track and these kind of lap times, if you happen to get in a wreck and there's no caution, that's devastating for your race. You just lose so much time.
Alrighty, I am back, and just in time for a big smash up on the front stretch, and the caution looks like it is out. It is.
Wow.
I just seen the 6 drill somebody going down the front stretch. Looks like it was the 19, couple cars involved here. So we didn't see any cautions at Daytona or Atlanta. We're seeing a bunch of them tonight.
Oh, it's inspected tonight.
Oh, yes it is. You got that right, boy.
It's inspected. If there's no cautions at Bristol, something's wrong. They're not rubbing. They're not racing.
They're not rubbing. They're not racing, or they're just all-time greats. And all-time greats still make mistakes. We all know that. Because I make mistakes, and I'm just kidding. Alrighty, the 4 and the 9 on the front row here. And you see the 48 up the 4th. He's not usually too big of a factor. He's up here tonight, not playing around.
Hey, he's staying out of trouble. Looks like Dan the Man's made his way back up to the top 3.
He's there, and he's looking low on Lynch.
Looking inside.
Gotta be patient here, and he's not showing any signs of patient in contact between him and the 9. Oh, somebody all the way down. Ooh, spinner. I'll go ahead and check out who that is. I believe. Is that Brewster or no? That's Phil's fan. He's a fat. Oh, we got David DeBouse inside wall.
Looks like they're getting really dicey back
Oh,
there.
the 6 and the 24 spinner. Contact, and somebody else gets involved. That's 3, I think. 24 gets involved. That's 4. No caution. No caution. Oh, and somebody spins right in front of the leaders here. I'm not sure if he was ghosted, but they made it through unscathed. They made it through
Still
unscathed.
there's no caution. No caution.
There is a caution. Caution just came out.
Yep, caution just came out.
Man.
We were really early in this race.
I'm gonna go ahead and unmute one of these guys just to hear what's going on. I'm not gonna say nothing. Alrighty.
We're going to restart.
Yeah, we are back. Lynch and Martin and the 19 right behind them. 48 on that outside. Couple guys we don't see normally up here in the top 3 or 4 are up here at the moment. We'll see in about 10 laps if they're still there. Contact between the 2 leaders.
Here we go. It just seems like to me right now, early in the runs after the pit stop, that high side is where you want to be at. It seems a little faster than the inside line.
Ooh, Martin gets in the wall. Yep. Martin gets in the wall, and oh, then the man drills Lynch all the way up into Martin. Holy moly, and Lewis is right there to make a move. 3 wide at Bristol. And Dan gonna hold it? Maybe no. Contact between him and the 19.
I didn't think that was gonna work.
Oh, I didn't think so either. I mean, I'm not gonna say. Oh, easily, yeah. They can fit. No.
That tells you how hard these guys are racing right now.
Yeah, I am not gonna say at all that they made it through. There was some beating and banging, but they made it through without wrecking. There was beating and banging, but they did not wreck.
I tell you, the caliber of drivers.
Yep.
To be able to run 3 wide and not wreck, that's pretty impressive.
What is up, bro?
Well, Lynch Racing out front at the moment.
Yeah, he looks pretty good right now.
I'd say so.
I'd say those guys behind him are catching him just a little bit.
Well, you got to see who's back there. Phil's fan doesn't seem to have a dominant car, but he's up there. Lewis Racing, huge impressment, 2 weeks in a row now. And Dan the man, he'll probably start breaking loose any minute. And Martin back there in 5th. He's got cars in front of him with a good long run car, and Lynch is driving away. That's not a good sign for Martin. But
no, it's not.
10-15 laps, I'm excited to see how this plays out. Hopefully no caution, because this is an interesting situation for the 4 car right now. Stuck in traffic with the fastest car, at least long run car, and Lynch is driving away. There might be a wreck though. Ooh, I think Martin looked real wide and said no.
Yeah, we already seen that wasn't gonna work.
Yep. And Lewis took advantage of it all. See, that just proved my point right there. Lynch Racing ran the bottom.
Yep.
All the way around the turn. All the way around the turn.
My bad, Martin's kind of separated him a little bit from Dan the man. Looks like he's running down Lewis Racing little by little.
Yep.
It's going to become a factor here in a few minutes. We're going to see who's got the better long run car.
Is he falling off? Martin?
Doesn't really look like it.
Looks like there's gap between him and the 2 guys in front of him, and there wasn't. Maybe he's just laying back because they're racing.
It might be. Might be.
Oh, somebody's... That's what I'm talking about. They drove it in too hard and didn't touch the brakes. Lewis, and that's Phil's fan. And Lewis drives it in there, uses that apron. And here comes Phil's fan on that outside. No, they both get loose. And here comes Martin, not getting loose at all.
That's what I tell you. The long run car is gonna dominate here. But you can, if you can stay green flag, which I don't think we will. But if you do, then you'll really see.
Somebody just sitting on track. Somebody just sitting on the track right now.
There's Phil's fan.
Is the caution out? What's going on here? Crash Burns just sitting on the track. It looks like he's just wrecking people. Maybe not. He hit somebody that was driving by. Hit two guys. He's going real slow. They're still going though.
Matt Martin's cleared Phil's fan and Lewis racing. He's got a pretty good gap to catch Lynch right now. Look like he's coming in a hurry though.
Yep. That's for sure though.
We might be in the same class for school, but I don't know.
Right now, looking at the backwards camera. Looks like the gap ain't closing too much. Power's got to be winding down a little bit.
I am online schooling, bro. All that mask crap and staying in one room.
That bottom really well right now.
Yep. And he's making it work. I think he learned.
He is.
Running the bottom. He ain't getting near as loose as what he was. You see, he broke loose a couple times. But he's just hugging that bottom. He ain't getting near as loose. The highest I've seen him get. I mean, I said earlier, the bottom line's going to be the groove. It is at the moment.
Yeah.
And he's driving. We got somebody sitting on track. Win the day. Right in front of the... Three guys sitting on track. The 88.
Bad Martin just got called up in it.
Oh, no. That's definitely going to bring out a caution. Oh, my gosh. We had four guys sitting on the track. The 24. The 6, I think. The 24 was sitting on track. The 14. The 6. And the 88.
I could online school meeting on said no.
Wow. I don't know how we didn't have a caution there. Oh, Lynch just got really loose and smacked the inside wall.
Oh my goodness. Action all over the place at the moment. And that didn't bring out a caution. I mean, literally, one car just popped up in the middle of my screen just sitting on the track. And then all of a sudden, 4-5. Martin, you said he got collected in it. He's got pretty heavy damage.
He does.
Lewis has got some. Win the Day's got a lot. Brewster's got a lot.
Huge
David.
Huge lead. Now it's back probably a little bit closer than it was before Bad Martin got in the wreck.
Oh, somebody slams the inside wall. That's Lewis. Everybody's got damage. Everybody. Phil's fans got a little. Arwood's got a lot. Fire Truck's got a lot. Pretty Boy looks pretty unscathed, though. So does Lynch. Martin's got a good bit. Lewis has got a little bit. The Win the Day's got quite a bit. Brewster's got a little. David DeBass's got left side damage, so he hit that inside wall a couple times. Crash has got a lot. Dan's got a little bit on the right, and Phil's fans got very little bit. So everybody's got damage. Everybody but like James and Lynch, our leader.
I think everybody's hit the wall at least once. If you don't hit the wall here at least once while you're racing here, you're not racing hard.
Yep. Give a shout out to Ethan Lindsay in the chat. That's a friend I know personal. He's watching this live stream right now. They're putting on a good show as our leader smacks the wall and smacks the lap car and spins the lap car out almost.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You think lap traffic's a big deal.
Got a pit stop.
First time here.
Around the pit stop start. Comes Arwood in.
Till you bring home Cobbett, a regular code spreads like crazy. Cobbett will do the same.
I tell you, I'd sure like to see somebody new go to Victory Lane. Other than Martin, I'll tell you that. Martin's crazy good. He's good with cussing, good with presets. So is Lynch, so is Dan. Oh, his caution's out. Caution is out. Lynch. Well, that, you want, oh my, did Martin pit already?
Yeah, bad Martin, I think maybe allowed down.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This really shit things up right here.
When a caution comes out in the middle of a pit run, guys, go track the lap down. At Bristol, 2 or 3.
Oh, at least.
So, pit and didn't lose a lap, they're going to be able to go right to the front, so that's going to hurt Lynch. But for the guys that pitted and went a lap down and won't get the free pass back,
it's devastating.
or 2 laps down, even worse. See, Dan the man's leading.
Right now, he is on the last row, so you know he has got some laps now.
He's on the last row, so either he just got his lap back by taking the wave around. He probably took the wave around. But is he 2 laps down? That's for sure. You see Dan the man, Lynch racing side by side. Can Dan make the bottom work? He does. He pulls the slide job. Lynch the crossover. Here comes Phil's fan. Lynch moves Dan out of the way a little bit. Here comes Phil's fan on that outside. Little sneak attack. And pretty boy James, who might still be a lap down after what happened earlier in the race, getting pitted. I'm not sure. But either way, he's up to a good spot right now, out of harm's way. Unless these leaders wreck, and these leaders seem to be pretty... They know what they're doing. But we've seen mistakes already. Dan the man, 3 wide, getting a couple guys. We've seen it already. Lynch hitting the inside wall, and Phil's fan spinning out once or twice.
Well, we'll see how Dan the man's car reacts after this little bit of short run. But he's got a pretty good little bit of lead right here. I mean, he's here, but
3 wide, maybe. Yep. I had to say something there for a minute. They were going to go 3 wide. Here comes Win the Day as well. These Chevys showing who's boss right now with the 3 and the 9 out front, and then Win the Day coming up into the picture. The only car that can really contend with these guys, you can't forget Phil's fan who's up there in that Chevy, is Bad Martin, and he is really stuck in traffic. We ain't seen anything like this before.
No. But Lynch drove it in there real hard under Dan the man. See if he can get the bottom of the stick.
If he can
make it stick right now.
If he can get that bottom to come in like he did earlier, he's going to the bottom now. Pretty boy James blocking. If he can stay at a Dan the man's quarter panel, he's gonna be able to make the move in a lap. He's gonna nope he didn't. Or he can just pressure Dan.
He's got a little bit different line he's running.
Yep.
More middle groove.
Way high right there.
That's the thing about Bristol here. If you come off high, you're going to get a really good run, a lot better run than you would on the bottom.
Yep. That's why at Bristol you use every lane. You dive in on the bottom, you tap the brakes to make it stick, and you get the drive off the top. And Lynch, 3, is he going to take it like that? They door bang again. Lynch to the apron. And here comes James on the bottom. Pretty boy James looking for second, if he's not a lap down. And Phil's fan gonna give him the bumper. Here comes Win the Day.
That's some good names up front now.
Win the Day was
good.
He was the guy with the short run car last week. Really impressed me. He was able to hang with Martin even. So let's see if he can't get himself a podium finish.
Looks like Bad Martin's got through the traffic. Let's see if he can run down these leaders.
Yep. Dan and Lynch need to drive away right now before Martin gets to him, because he is coming. As long as they battle, he's only going to come quicker. But the first 5 nose to tail, a little bit of distance between them. Other than that, Dan already getting loose. That's not good. He sends it in there. Here comes Lynch.
Comes Lynch again on the bottom. Oh, got a little out there.
So this is basically how you make a pass at Bristol. I know I'm describing this, what do I know? But you need to get to the bottom, like you see Lynch, and here comes James making the move on him. Crossover, block. Nearly spun Lynch out, and he did spin Lynch out.
Lynch spun out. Like he hit the apron right there.
No.
It don't take but just a second.
You don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Here comes
Well,
James.
I guess I don't need to describe how you make a pass, because I was going to describe it in Lynch's, you know, because he kept going to the bottom of Dan, but couldn't quite get to
Couldn't make
Dan.
it work, yeah.
Yeah, he got under
Yeah.
him, and Dan got the drive off, and Dan kept clearing him. And if all you need to do is get to the bottom of somebody and hang on their quarter panel, if you can hang on their quarter panel and don't let them clear you going down the straightaway, which Dan kept clearing Lynch, if he would have been able to get to his quarter panel, and Dan, oh James, if he's not a lap down to the lead.
We may have a new leader.
If he's not
a new leader.
And if he is a lap down, he just got it back. So with the caution, oh my gosh, dude, this is crazy right now. James, your Daytona winner, out front. If he's out front, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
here, should I go and mute him real quick and ask him? Or how do I do that? Pretty boy, pretty boy, pretty boy. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna ask James. He has his stream up right now.
Yep.
I literally unmuted him and I was going to go say something, but didn't. James' stream. And pretty boy James is... He drove away from the guys behind him. He is a lap down in 7th right now. How many laps down he is, I'm not sure, but he is not leading. He's 1 lap down. He was 2 laps down. So he needs to stay in front of Dan right now. So right now he is 1 lap down, but if they catch him and pass him back, he will be 2 laps down. So the leader is Dan the man.
Pretty boy James, he's put a lot of distance.
He's got a good car, but Dan... Oh, caution? Caution or stage end? I'll go ahead and look at his stream again. I just closed out. It is... Stage 2 results. We're a whole stage behind, bro.
It's hard to keep up with.
Yep, all the cautions. So they've already completed over 100 laps. There's 126 to go, so we've completed like 125. My phone keeps losing. So it is the 3rd stage. That is good to know. So that means stage winner, Dan the man. Good for good old Dan. And Martin, I believe he just got his lap back. I believe he was 2 laps down. I think he just got 1 back because he's all the way in the back. Oh, you got a wreck right off the bat with Lewis Racing and the 88 and a couple other guys. Martin, he hits Martin. Martin hits him back. And wow. That's not
a new leader.
Go ahead and check
like
that
Phil's
out.
fan.
Phil's fan out front.
You know, he's been hanging around there all race in the top 5.
He's been right around it. He just ain't had the car to get out in front and pull away. As he might be able to now as the 2 guys behind him door bang. And James, I still don't think is on the lead lap. But he is right there in contention. Oh, and the 2 leaders, 2nd place, take each other out. Phil's fan and Dan the man. I don't think you want to unmute them right now.
That was Lynch and Dan the man got into it again.
Oh, Lynch and Dan the man, and they're buddies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And Lynch is still 2nd, and that is Phil's fan out front. James made the move on Dan. He's got Brewster right behind him. Well, so at the moment we don't have any viewers at the moment, but don't forget, guys, come back and watch this stream afterwards. We've never had more than 8 guys watch a live stream before, and our Iowa had 107 views, so a lot of guys watch it afterwards.
That was awesome. That's awesome.
That was great. Some guys clicking over and over again going to watch replays, but still, even if we had 50 viewers, it'd be great, man. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
107, that was crazy. We'll see if it's gone up at all. No, it's still 107. Our broadcast last week, though, got 57. And Indy got 49, so we're still up there in the numbers. 107 is crazy.
Looks like we got a battle for the lead right now.
Oh, somebody getting hunted down. Lynch hunting down Phil's fan. Sending it in there, and like I said, he overdrove the turn, and he comes down in front of James.
Killed his momentum.
Killed it, that's right. And he overdrove it again. See? Later in the run, look how close to the wall these guys get. That's why Lynch has a deserving car to win. He, honest to God, has the car that deserves to win. None of these guys can hold the bottom the way he did. You seen him, he didn't even get up to the middle groove. These guys are bouncing off the wall. Lynch, if he does not win this race, I know Martin's gotten into some things that, you know, when Martin got out front, he drove away. But Martin just ain't had the complete dominant car this race, and it's hard to at Bristol. It's hard to gain and lose ground. Like Indy, if you mess up one turn, you lose 3 tenths, you know, 4 tenths. At Bristol, you mess up a turn, you lose half a tenth to a tenth. So it's a big difference because it's a short track. But Lynch is driving away at the moment, and the way he was able to make that bottom work in stage 1 or stage 2, whatever stage we were in, really impressed me. That was a true Bristol. He's got Bristol right.
Yeah, right now he's got the car to beat.
Yep, and he may have heard me because he's running the bottom again. And oh, Phil's fan just spun out James.
Oh.
He spun him out. Oh my!
Wow, it's getting dicey, man.
James did it to Lynch earlier in the race. Oh, big wreck, Martin. We got a 5-car wreck. The 88, bad Martin. The 14 was involved. The 48, I believe. The 24 win the day, and Lewis Racing all got damage. That was a huge wreck. Huge wreck. That's like the 3rd big one we've had this race.
I know.
Oh my gosh. I expected just a little bit of beating and banging. I didn't think we'd have Talladega wrecks at Bristol, though. This is great. We missed Daytona. This is Daytona. And Martin up to 4th. Oh no.
That's our long run guy.
Watch out.
Better watch it.
And Bristol right off the start having issues. Oh, we got more banging back in the pack. The 6 of crashing, whatever. Crash, I believe. A couple guys get into each other there. Win the day, we get sent to the inside wall by Crash. In the 6, and the 88 and the 14 all involved. No caution, they keep it going, and David DeBouse made that bottom work really nicely there. And James all over his bumper. And James throws him up into the wall. James, looking for redemption, he put Lynch on the apron earlier this race and spun him out. He just had it done to him by Phil's fan, and now he's just moving guys out of the way. David DeBouse holding him up, and James just slammed him into the wall. And James is moving him. Now David DeBouse don't move, he's gonna get himself wrecked.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here watching that myself.
And he nearly took out the 38, and they're 3 wide, and the 14 goes for a ride.
I'll tell you, man, I'm sitting there riding around with Lance right now. His car looks really good on the bottom. He's the only car that I see right now that's mainly staying on the bottom.
And that's why you see him not get near as loose as these other guys, because he holds the bottom. The higher you are, I keep saying this over and over again, the higher you are, the looser you're going to get on the top of the track. And Lynch knows that, and the highest I've seen him is middle. He uses that.
Car to stick right there, that's where you want it to be.
He ran the high side there and got loose. Yeah, track position, yeah.
That's key right now. He's not battling any kind of traffic, he's running his own line.
Phil's fan. You see Phil's fan just got loose, Lynch didn't.
I seen it.
Phil's fan sent it in there. He's going to come out here really high, and he had to hang on to that car. And Lynch all the way, look at that, beautiful line, beautiful, all the way up to the wall, and, oh, and Phil's fan wrecks and collects Bad Martin. Oh my goodness. Martin cannot find any ways out of this. No caution. Martin's still second, but no caution. Let's see if he's got damage. He has a little bit, so he can keep going. He's fine. That just ruined Phil's fans' day, though. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, Lynch is first. Martin's second. Battle for third. Big battle for third between 4 or 5 cars back there. Go ahead and ride with them. Got Lewis and Dan, and then lap car James battling with them. And at the moment, I said earlier, 1, 2, 3. Lynch, Martin, Dan, and Lewis into the mix. And here comes David DeBouse. Look at David DeBouse having a great run. He's been in not near as much trouble as he was last week. And this is a harder track than Atlanta is. Nobody's going to tell me otherwise. It's very distinct, very different, completely different track, way harder, and he's running better. I mean, look at him. He's up here with Dan the Man, competing for wins. Lewis, he's doing better than what I thought he was. And David DeBouse having a great run today. Got to give him a shout out.
Matt Martin really sent it in on that corner. He's starting to reel him in just a little bit, like he's driving a little bit harder now.
He's got to, because we're reeling down on laps. I believe we're under 100 to go, and at Bristol, that'll be gone in 15, 20 minutes.
Nope.
But with 100, they still have to pit once, maybe twice. Oh, I think Martin figured something out. Look how low he's coming out of the turn. He came out of the turn super low there. I think Martin has found the line. Like Lynch, he's sending it in there, but he has to like really lose. Oh my gosh, look at that. Martin's got
a beautiful out right there.
Martin's got a completely different line. See, he comes out of the turn. Oh my gosh, he comes out of the turn so low. Like Lynch goes into the turn and he has to whoa up because he's trying to hold the bottom all the way around. He has to whoa up and, you know, really slow his car down so it holds the bottom. Martin just drives it in there, keeps the speed going, goes up the track, lets off the throttle, gets back down to the bottom, coming out of the turn. Like you see it right there. He went high and actually came out of the turn high, but held on to it. You know, you can run the high line if you could hold on to it at the end of the runs. Obviously, Lynch can't, so he's got to run that bottom. And if Martin nails his turns right, there he's high, and he entered pretty low, or exited pretty low. So Martin's got a line going, and if he can, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a rhythm right now.
That's textbook, because he is really running him down right now. He's like getting closer and closer.
He is in the rhythm. When you get a rhythm going, this is what it looks like. Top, bottom, enter high, exit low. Look how low he entered.
Time and time. I mean, look, we've been said from time to time. He's got the long run car.
And here he comes. I think it's Martin's race to lose. Oh, and we got a crash on the front stretch. It's crash in the 6. And Lynch in the wall. Lynch car is getting ill handling.
Did you see? He's not running very violent like he was.
But he's not able to hold the top the way Martin can. Look at how low Martin exited that turn. That was textbook. He exited that turn so he was on the apron. He had them left sides on the apron. I think James has got a good car. He's not quite running the line Martin is, but he's losing here a little bit here and there, but he's doing alright. Martin's just gonna be so tough to beat, and Lynch, oh man. But they always say, you make a mistake in the first stage, it could be made up. James got pitted in like lap 2 or 3. He's still stuck a lap down.
Yep.
Got in the wall there. We ain't done crank it up, so we gotta get crank it up out of the way. Let's go NASCAR crank it up. Alrighty, back at Bristol. What did I miss? Martin, is he out front? I went ahead and did something. I put my phone on the charger, because you know how we do the commercial break? My phone's dead. So I'm charging it right now and we can get it done at the very end of this race.
Was Boy James still a lap down?
Yes, he went like 3 laps down in the beginning of the race. And pit stops though.
He has a really good car.
Yep, he just passed Lynch. Lynch ain't got the long run car we thought he had.
He just got the devastating hit, knocked in the pits in the first stage, and then it killed him.
Yep.
You know, just like what we talked about earlier. Long run car is going to win. You just seen right there, Bad Martin come from a good ways back, has a lot of bad luck, and now it's paid off. He's out front.
Oh, we got a spinner. Yep.
That going to bring out the caution?
No, we're still rolling. We're still rolling. Oh, that Martin and Crash. Crash is having a bad race. He is.
Yes.
Martin, oh, nearly wrecking it there. I think everybody else wants to see more of that.
I tell you, this is when the tires come into a factor right now.
Yep. Man, I kind of feel bad for James at the moment. He would be second place right now.
Yeah, he's got a really good car. If he can hang on right there, he may get his lap back.
If a caution comes out, yeah.
He got a caution, yeah.
But at this point, unless they wreck coming to the pits, you've seen it like halfway through the run, cautions come out, but unless they wreck coming to the pits, they're all spread apart right now. Or if somebody gets loose the way James did right there, and he nearly took out the leader. I don't think we're going to see a caution though. James is all over the place. He is loose as crap right now. Not
like
good for James.
Away, so that tells you right there he doesn't have a long run car.
He does not.
Really fast on short run.
Yep. Martin, pit stops. Short pitting maybe. Lynch. I think Martin's having the field for dinner once again. I don't know how many guys are on the lead lap right now, but I don't think it's many.
No, it's
I don't know if you noticed this. First 10-15 laps of the run, it's all about Dan the man this, Dan the man that. You know, they're 3 wide. You know, Dan just got in the wall, you know, making the move for the lead. Once we get to the long run, he's unheard of. I don't even know where he's on the track right now.
I'll tell you, Lynch wrecked coming out of the pits.
Really?
He did.
Dan's pitting right now.
He about got himself pitted on the backstretch. That would have been devastating right there.
That was devastating, just his spin. Believe me, FTR Championship at Iowa happened to me.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, we got another spinner. Crash again. Oh my god, that's Phil's fan. Just a green car, I figured it was Crash. It was Phil's fan with heavy damage in the front of that car. Right front of that car. Arwood's still got a good damaged up car there, and the 48 coming out of the pits. That car deserves to be out front right now. Martin out front once again.
Got a big lead.
Oh, huge.
Once again.
Once again. You know, if he would have had the lead he had last week, 15, 16 seconds, that's how long it takes to get around Bristol. He'd have everybody lapped. Oh, and you have to win the day
we talked
spun.
about it earlier. It's the long run car.
Yep, and it is. We thought Lynch had it, then he was holding the bottom.
We had a wreck.
Oh, the 19 and the 22, the 24 as well. Win the Day was the one that brought that out. David DeBouse got nailed by the 19, no caution.
No caution.
Man, would it be interesting to have a shootout at Bristol?
Oh, it would be awesome. At least,
it's like real life.
Like 5 laps to go.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
That would be great. We would see probably about 15 overtimes. Because everybody wants it.
You would definitely see some door right there.
Oh yeah, we've seen it. Lap 1.
We've seen it, I know.
Still spinning the wall again. I'm going to see if my phone gets charged enough and get that out of the way.
Right along with our leader right here. Oh, we got a spinner. Looks like Bristol Baker spun out. Looks like our leader's come up on lap traffic. See how he manages this.
Alright, my phone is charged enough, so we ain't gonna do it quite yet though, because I'm looking for it, but
looks like Lewis Racing has some heavy damage.
Oh, he does. He was involved in that wreck. He drilled the 22.
Oh, got another spinner. Another spinner. That would be Arwood. He spun it out on the front stretch and not moving.
He's had a good run going so far, and we really ain't talked anything about him.
No caution.
Man, cautions, come on.
Heavy damage on the front of that Arwood. Oh, got another spinner to 24.
He's had several spins today. Win the day.
Win the day. Heavy damage. I want to see how you can see out the windshield. Looks like they brought out the caution right there. That's a caution.
I'm gonna go check James' stream, see how many laps there are to go, and see if James gets back on the lead lap. Alrighty, so no, Dan. I'll say 2 lap right now, and it's Martin and Lynch. Dan's gonna get back on the lead lap. Dan is. And how many laps to go? Let's find out. So James is the only car a lap down, and then we got a whole bunch of cars 2 and 3 laps down. .48 to go. 42 laps short. 42 laps of fuel, 48 to go. 6 laps short. Can anybody save that? Because it's not a lot, and it is a short track. On slider, though,
It's be very hard. I don't think you could do it. I really don't. I'm pretty sure we're going to have somebody try it.
Oh, maybe. So we'll go ahead and wait a little bit. I got it up now, so we'll be able to do commercial break whenever we feel like it. We're going to let these cars spread out a little bit. I'll do it right now. We can get it done right now.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. guys here in a bit. Let's keep this Bristol action going. That we do. 2 viewers at the moment. Want to thank you all for coming out. Now we got 1 viewer as I say that. But thank you guys for coming out. We've had 1 and 2, 3 maybe, all race. We ain't had the 8 that we had a while ago, but I wasn't able to spread the word as much. I think we got that link in the Xfinity chat where we usually have a bunch of guys watching. But side-by-side action at Bristol for the lead. Really? Under 40 to go? They ain't banged once. They ain't banged once, I don't think. As I see that, they door banged. That was Martin hitting Lynch.
Look at Pretty Boy James right there. He's got the car to contend to win. If he just had bad luck right at the beginning of the race.
And he could have gotten his lap back, but because of Dan being in front of him, man, I feel so freaking bad for James right now. He could get a win out of this, but because he got pitted, man.
He's got a good car.
Yeah, so the thing with him, man, James, he got pitted. He spun Lynch out on the apron, then he got spun out on the apron. It's just been a total mess. He's gone got one back, went 2 laps down, now he's 1 lap down. He actually earned that lap, is he passed the leaders. So, and then he was 1 lap down when the caution came out. Dan was in front of him. He just can't catch a break. He's been involved in a couple wrecks, getting spun, spinning somebody, getting pitted. It's not been his race, and here he is contending. He would have led some laps if he would have been on the lead lap. And just ain't working out for him this race. It's been a bad race, but he's got a good car. Man, Martin keeps going up and hitting that wall. I think he's driving a little bit too hard, and Lynch slams the inside wall.
Looks like he got Birdie loose.
Here comes James, and here comes Phil's fan. Oh no, I think he got through down there. Martin went up and hit the wall for I think the 3rd time in a row, and he's got that long run car. He's able to run the outside on the long run, but in the beginning of the run, you don't want to be under him. 3 viewers at the moment. Oh man, you don't want to be under Martin in the beginning of the run. Lynch found that out the hard way.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm over for a caution because I really want to see what Pretty Boy James. I want to see if he can contend for the win, man. He's got a really good car. I mean, he's all over the bump. Yeah, Martin. He just made the pass almost. He did make the
James making the move. Pretty Boy James, if he was not a lap down, would be leading. And like I said, now that we got 4 viewers, for all of you guys that were not watching in the beginning of the race, lap 2 or lap 3, Pretty Boy James got pitted, and since it's Bristol, went 3 laps down. He got himself down to 1 lap down. At the moment, he is on the lead lap because he's ahead of the leaders. But if it weren't for this, right, and look at him just driving away, dude. Oh, I feel so bad for him. If he was on the lead lap, he'd be in contention for the win. I feel so bad for James right now. Oh, I'd hate that.
Come out just to shake things up.
Yeah, because he's on the lead lap right now, so it wouldn't be like he's getting the free pass and he's got to start in the back. He'd be right up there with those guys. And he's win the day on the apron. Looks like he's making the pit.
Spun out.
Yeah, that or he just disappeared. I don't know what happened, but top 4, other than James being a lap down, I guess he's on the lead lap now, but he's not leading. Martin, Phil's fan, Lynch. Ooh, Phil's fan getting loose. Lynch has been the victim a couple times tonight of guys getting loose and him getting door banged. He made the move there. A little bit of damage on that front end. 5 viewers at the moment. You guys are great. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. But
thank you guys, man.
Yep. Win the day in the pits. Brewster Baker as well. David DeBouse. So I believe we are under, what, 25 to go or something like that, and this race will be over in 5-10 minutes, because it takes you 15 seconds to get around this doggone place. But if we get a caution, I'll go ahead and check James' stream real quick. 26 to go. I was spot on. 26 to go. Probably 25 now. They are exactly 6 laps short on fuel, and guys are already pitting. We need a caution, bro.
Dude. I want to see if Pretty Boy James, I want to see if he can drive his way back to the front. His car looks really good right now.
He's got to drive his way a full lap, but I will say, if it was customs, you would be able to save those 6 laps, but them running sliders, they're not going to be able to save 6 laps unless you go real slow, and then you go laps down because it's a short track.
So we're going to see another round of this stuff.
Yeah, we are. But guys are going to have to tighten the craps out of their car because their car's going to be so loose at the end of the run. They're not going to want to take any tires. They're not. You take tires, you lost the race. So you got to make sure you save those tires so you have tires for the last 6 laps to not pit. Did we see Martin make a pit? Oh, we got a wreck here on the front stretch. Maybe a caution. That just brought out a caution. James, you're back in it, bro. And we got 4 viewers to watch this. Guys, we're going to have like a 19-lap shootout. James is back on the lead lap. He's back in it to win it. We're going to have, 5 guys on the lead lap?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5.
So
it would be right here.
It would be Dan, Lynch, Martin, and James all on the lead lap right now. And then whoever gets the free pass. 21 laps left. Just got confirmation from Martin. It's going to be like an 18 or 17 lap shootout. This is going to be good. This is going to be great. And let's see who got that free pass. Who's starting in the back here? James on the front row. Look at that. It was win the day. Oh, and look at this restart. He's second. That's actually second. He was already on the lead lap because he passed the leaders.
Yep.
So make sure you got a car that can last halfway through the run. Alright, this is, Lynch, that's just hard racing. Lynch came up in front of Danny, and he gets door banged by Lewis. Oh no, Dan not having the end of the race what he wants. We're gonna see some guys door banging now. We are gonna see some guys door banging. You've already seen it.
Yep. We've seen it all race.
I'm pulling for you, James. Come on, James. On that outside, making the move on Lynch. Oh, and Lynch pinched him in the wall just like he did Dan. Lynch not giving guys a break, and that's going to let Martin drive away. James getting loose, coming down on the Dan. Here comes Phil's fan out of nowhere in the green number 8. And James as well, making the move, being passed by Dan. And can Lynch run Martin down?
So did James not take tires, maybe?
I would take tires. You don't want to.
I'm just wondering if he did. Because
he's making the move on Dan. No, he took tires. He would have dropped like a rock if he didn't. Dan in the wall. James need to take advantage of this. This is for a podium finish between James and Phil's fan and Lewis right now. I don't think Lewis is on the lead lap. So it's between James, Dan, and Phil's fan for a podium finish. James has the spot. James has had Dan door bangs him. Yep, and Martin just driving away. Martin just driving away. Drop a bomb. It is over. Martin's got it unless a caution comes out. Phil's fan and Arwood just left the party. Well then. Maybe frustrations? I don't think he lagged out. He doesn't usually have lagging problems. Maybe temper's flaring. Because I did notice we have an even number of cars in the field. So why was there only one car in the back of the pack? It should have been 2x2x2. I knew somebody left, but I thought somebody lagged out, and Arwood just left the party. I think tempers are flaring. He doesn't usually have lagging issues. 4 viewers still watching this. This is crazy Bristol action right here. Who's gonna get it done?
And we've said all along, short run, long run cars
get you the win.
Guy right now leading the race.
Yep.
He did it last week. Looks like he's doing it again this week.
Yep.
He had a lot of trouble early on.
He did.
His way back.
He did. He definitely did. So we'll go ahead and run along with him. We'll see how many laps to go. Whoa. Maybe Lynch can run him down. He's got to drive hard though. This is, if you win this race, you earned it. You don't just be given a Bristol ring. You earned it, bro.
I know these guys got to be tired too.
Oh
yeah.
A
lot of laps.
Yeah. 7 to go.
Almost seems like when Val Martin makes a mistake and hits the wall, so does Lynch. So he's not gaining anything.
Yep. And we are under 6 to go now.
If you got this, you better do it right now.
Yep.
You better give it all you got.
So Martin is coming to 5 to go. Yep. 5 to go. Can Bad Martin get it done? That's not the question. Can Bad Martin not get it done is the question. Does he make a mistake? He can just chill with what he's got right now. All he's got to do is chill.
He's sending it too. I can tell how he's driving. He is sending it. He's driving that car for what it's worth right now.
Yep, and Lynch is not gaining anything on him. They're battling hard behind him.
Away a little bit.
They are battling hard behind him. It's either 4 or 3 to go. Don't ruin it yourself, Martin. This is all yours, bro. 2 to go, I think. Yes, 2 to go. Coming to the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank, I think. I think it's 2 to go. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 to go. Coming to the white flag this lap. Coming to the white flag this lap, I believe. Yep, white flag sponsored by Credit One Bank. Bad Martin out in front. Can he get not just a repeat winner, but 2 in a row? That is saying something with the level of competition in this league. Coming out of turn number 4. Number 4 gonna go to victory lane. Bad Martin for Busch Light.
Good run, Bad Martin.
Good run. He's had to overcome some crazy...
Good run, Lynch.
Yep. Crazy obstacles for Martin, and even crazier for Pretty Boy James to get up there. And I think he got a podium finish. I'm not certain. I'm not certain. But I'm pretty certain. We'll go ahead and see. It was Martin, Lynch, James. Martin, Lynch, James. Then Dan, then Phil's fan. We'll go ahead and send Martin, Lynch, and Pretty Boy James a party invite. And I guess I'll go ahead and wait till it's all said and done. We'll go get their cars up on the stream. How many of you guys want to hear some interviews? We got 4 viewers once again. Like I said before, thank you all for coming out. It's been great. It's been fun. Great race. 250 laps in the books.
I knew it was going to be dicey. We said that from the beginning. This is probably going to be one of the best races of the year right here.
Oh, I say so. I say so. Look at the laps, though. 15-7 by short run car. Dan the man. This is great, bro. This really was. This was good.
This was really good, man.
That was a good race. We'll go ahead and send Martin, Lynch. I guess we'll go 3-2-1. You want to go Pretty Boy James first? Oh, never mind. We just gotta unmute him. So we'll go ahead and unmute Pretty Boy James. Go ahead and unmute Pretty Boy James on your end. Let me know when you got him unmuted. Let me know. Just let me know. Alright. Yep. Alright, go ahead and give it 38. And then up on the screen. James, can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright,
Hold
Billy.
on, let me mute these guys, hold on. Let me mute these guys real quick.
I can't get your car up on the screen. What up? Here, I'll just do it this way. This way is way easier. I'm gonna get your car up on the screen. Billy, you wanna go ahead and ask away a while?
NASCAR.
What's up, Pretty Boy James?
What's up,
It's
fellas?
Billy up in the booth, man. Dude, I was rooting for you, man. I ain't gonna lie. You had a car. You had a good car. You just had a lot of trouble early, man. When you got put in the
on the first lap, dude.
Yep.
For 3 laps down, man. About all the way back. I'm really happy with myself.
Just kind of walk me through the race a little bit. How you were playing your strategy? Was you driving hard, or what was going on?
To be honest with you, once I got put in the pit road, I was not happy about it, so I was doing everything I can, man. I had to make some adjustments to my car, especially on the longer run, because, you know, I don't feel we could lose so coming off, so I wanted to do that, but then when that final caution came out, I was in 4th, I didn't have free pass or anything, I started putting my like I started front row and gained 2 spots on pit road. My pit crew did such a great job, and so what I did was I just loosened it up so it could make it a little bit more faster, and kind of putting the ball a couple times. It's whatever.
Short track racing, man. Short track racing for sure. Alright, you want to go ahead and unmute Martin and Lynch real quick together? We'll just get them out of the way together. Let me know when you got them unmuted. Yeah, I'm sure it does, bro. Yep. A lot of obstacles to get through, man. Pitter on lap 1 to get a top 3 podium finish. Never would have thought it would have came true. But it did, so. Do you got Martin and Lynch unmuted? Alright. Yep. Alrighty, you want to go ahead? I'll go get Lynch up on the screen. Second place. I think it was second place.
Hey Lynch, this is Billy up in the booth. How's it going, man?
What's up, Billy?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, dude, you had a good car, man.
Yeah, I had a rocket tonight.
Yeah, you had a great car, man. I was rooting for you there too, man. Yeah, the way you were holding that bottom line, I was like, look, he's gonna have the car to beat tonight, man. Because you would kind of drive off. I was like, I'm telling you, he's gonna get it. So just kind of walk me through the stages, man. What was you doing? Was you making adjustments, or what was going on?
I actually had a good car tonight. I actually left the car alone with adjustments and just looking for different grooves. And I found that bottom line, and it seemed to be the best way to work for me tonight.
Heck yeah, man, because I was sitting there, me and Eagles just talking like he was the only one holding the bottom and making it work. I was like, he's beat out it tonight, man. Great run, man. Great run.
Thanks.
Alrighty, I'll go get the 4 car up on the screen. 2 in a row.
You got Pretty Boy. You have to interview there.
Oh, we did. We got him.
Got him?
Yeah, we're doing 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, well, our winner, Bad Martin, 2 in a row. Not surprised, but
I'm surprised.
you're surprised. Really, tell me why you're surprised.
I come in tonight telling you Lynch was the man to beat. He's the man for Bristol, him and Dan.
Yeah, I could tell Dan.
Dan had trouble figuring it out.
Dan had a good short run car, that's for sure. We've seen him fall off late in the run. But tell me about your car. Stage 1 and 2, you seem to had it. You were leading a little bit early. Stage 2, you seem to have some trouble, but found your way back up front and got it done for 2 in a row.
Yeah, I think stage 2 I pitted, or stage 1 I pitted and got behind. Got 2 laps down. I had to work my way back up. But it was a good car. Just pit timing was wrong. I thought, oh, I'll pit, and then here come the caution come out, and I had to work my way back up.
Yep.
I definitely didn't have the car, but I could hold Lynch on the outside. But once he was out in front of me, it was a different story. But I was trying to hold him to my inside as much as I could. It was a good race for a long time. He was sitting there saying, we can do this all night, Bad. I was like, not until the tires wear out.
Yeah, man, this is Billy up in the booth. Man, great run, man. I mean, last week was my first broadcast with you guys. You pretty much dominated this week. You know, you had it early, then that pit stop kind of put you behind a little bit, and then you made your way back to the front. I told Eagles, I said, man, I was like, whoever has the long run car is gonna win this race. And it looks like your long run car was really good, man. So congratulations, man.
I watched Lynch hit the apron one time. I thought, oh, here we go. He likes to hug that bottom, and man, if he hits that paint strip, I can catch up to him. But yeah, it was a good race. It was a little bit of a wreck fest. It's hard racing at Bristol, and the cautions weren't working right, and not a lot of hurt feelings, but it's expected for Bristol.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Get back to the big tracks where it's fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I figured.
Congratulations, guys. That was a blast, man. I told Eagles, I said, this is probably going to be one of the best races of the year right here.
Oh, definitely.
Short track Bristol, man. Rub and racing. I love it, man.
It's probably hard to commentate to know where everybody's at.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
It is. It's hard to keep up.
We were a stage behind at one point. I looked at James' stream. It was a stage M, and we thought it was a caution. It was stage 2. We thought it was still stage 1. But we got caught up. I looked at his stream, and we were watching. We were able to keep up with the last 46 laps. But it was a great race. It was
Yeah,
probably.
Where are we at next week, Lynch?
Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen, alright,
You
again.
do
Oh,
some
boy.
That'll
practice
be
there,
good.
man.
Oh boy.
Well,
Like, well, just send them.
alrighty. Well, close it out.